You're going to love the news today. There's a couple of stories here that are there.
Sure you're not overselling it?
No. I don't know how you don't laugh at one of these stories, but yeah.
I think I know one of the stories.
You might know one of the stories. So first we've got our friends over at Ford recall 2.9 million vehicles that could roll away when placed in park. Why does that sound like something that happened a few years ago with Chrysler? Like we didn't learn from that, but yeah, Ford's recalling 2.9 million vehicles that might not shift into the correct gear and could move in an unintended direction, which is not good because when you're in park, the vehicle no move. So it has 6 reports of property damage and 4 reports of injuries potentially related to the problem. Among the problems, the transmission on the Ford F cars and SUVs may not be in the park position, which is bad.
So is it
what killed?
Is it an actual part replacement or is it an inspect?
Please hold. But yeah, it was an issue like that with the Jeep that killed Chekhov from Star Wars or Star Trek. Yeah, the blank look on your face means that has no reference to you. But yeah, so it doesn't say.
Is that a joke?
No, it really happened.
Oh.
The guy that played Chekhov in the Star Trek movies, he died because his Jeep rolled over him because he thought it went into park, but it didn't. So that was a happy story that I've got for the news today. But let's get into something that really matters. This is.
So phone lines are going to be lighting up at Ford dealerships.
Yeah. So they're going to get a little busy. So this one is the one that I'm super excited about. It says Geico may have to pay $5.2 million to a woman who got an STD in an insured car. And I know what most of you are thinking, jackpot, but a woman...
Why would they be thinking jackpot?
Because if they get paid $5.2 million for every STD that happens to them...
Oh, 1 out of 4 people have herpes.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I would expect that from a Hyundai.
Yeah, so it's a Hyundai.
I can see getting an STD from a Hyundai, but not a Genesis.
Right, so that's the thing. This is like an upgraded STD. Like if it's a Genesis. And then...
Say what kind of STD?
HPV.
What's that? Hepatitis?
No, I don't think so. I think that...
So it's funny, we asked around the office today who would be willing to get... we said herpes?
Yeah, we had herpes, and then we picked some other ones too, but...
For $5 million.
Yeah, it was a resounding no from the group for the most part.
Well, not from the ones that already have it.
Right. They're like, write me my check.
Yeah.
But yeah, essentially, lady went to court. She's like, I got this disease in a car. The car was insured by Geico. Geico is responsible for me and anything that happens while I'm in the car. Let's have $5.2 million. This is literally what happened with this thing.
Do we know how they got, without getting too graphic, how do you...
I believe that there was a fluid exchange somewhere inside the vehicle.
How do you blame that on the car?
I think it's just like if somebody slips and falls on your sidewalk when it's wintry and you get sued. Same exact thing.
Okay.
But with less clothes.
Hilarious.
That's great. I thought this is probably one of the funniest stories that I've had.
Oh, yeah. The other thing that we forgot to talk about is Christian bought some books when he was with me.
I did.
And then he buys this book, and at dinner I was going through his bag of books that he bought at this big bookstore, and it says, The Book of Insults. What does the front say? Insult?
Invective, imprecation, and incivility.
But I opened up the book, there isn't an insult in there.
Well, they're loosely called insults.
What's the premise of the book?
It's just insults in literary history. So, and these are pretty crazy. One of my favorite ones is an insult from the Bible that says, "I said in my haste, all men are liars." Burning.
What an insult.
That's an insult. I've got a whole bunch of these that I.
How much was that book?
$7. I might have overpaid.
We found in the bargain bin. Well, you found in the bargain bin at the same bookstore, Chase Hughes's ellipsis manual,
which is a great deal, by the way, if you bought
which
it.
is worth 100 times more than this $7 book.
Yes. But it was kind of fun to see Chase's book in like the biggest bookstore.
Yeah, we saved it. We bought it because I give that book away all the time, and I'm paying $25 every time I give one away.
Yep. And just so everyone knows, that was the best insult in the book.
You don't throw a book?
Yeah, that one. It's just like the news. It's over.
You're done with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the news is over? There isn't another story?
I'll save that one.
The news doesn't get better with time.
So the reason is that's another report
About Ford?
about Ford and recalls.
No, do it. Bad news about Ford.
Oh
Let's
my
hear
good
it.
Lord. Ford to stop delivering Mach-E models. Recalls look imminent. So they did a stop sale on all the Mach-E's built between 2020 and May of this year.
Good news for service departments if you're a Ford dealer.
Anything coming out of the plant in Mexico
Answer those phones.
is getting stop sale. 48,924 electric vehicles affected.
Thanks so much for watching this episode of Service Job Revolution. We're uploading new stuff every day, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, call 8333-ASK-SDR and we'll answer your question on the show. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. For special deals on our books and training, head over to offers.chriscollinsinc.com. Now that's offers.chriscollinsinc.com. I'm Chris Collins, and I'll see you in the next video.